People are in look of power everywhere. Yes, when you see a man demonstrating power, you see people around him. So people are looking for power. People are in need of power. They are in need of power. Power. What is power? What is this power? Power is a crucial thing in the life of a man. Every man needs power. And how do you know this? When you look at the life of a man and you begin to see how that this man is not given the privilege to exercise the power from within, you see such a man become angry. Yes, you see such a man become angry. And sometimes he will even want to leave that vicinity, leave that area. Because what? He is not given the time to exercise the little power he has in him. So power is what a man cannot live without. Power is what a man cannot live without. So when you begin to see that you are in a certain location and you are not being able to exercise the little amount of power you have in you, it means you need an extra power. You need extra power. And I tell you, power is not cheap. Yes, know it and know it now for good. That power is not cheap. Power is not cheap. Power, I said, is not, be it political power, be it social power, economic power, cultural power, ideological power, knowledge power, charismatic power, moral power, technological power. No matter the kind of power you need, I tell you, they are not cheap. They are not cheap. So what is this power? Power is the ability or the capacity to influence, the ability, capacity to influence, control, direct. You see, direct the behavior, action, and what the thoughts. Oh my God. So you need power. You need in every sphere of life, you need power. And that is why I tell you, power is not cheap. Power, I said, is not cheap. You can't pick power on the road. I have never heard story. I have never seen it in a book that a man was walking on the road and he picked power on the ground. No, they don't pick power on the ground. They work for it. They labor. They pay price to attain power. Are you ready to get this power? Do you need this power? Do you need? The Lord created the heavens and the earth and lay it into the hands of principles, which I call laws. Principles, which I call laws. Until you abide by the principle, those laws, that you will be able to manifest this power we are talking about. So if you break the power will break you. If you break the law will break you. If you break the principle will break you. If you keep the principle will keep you. If you keep the laws will keep you. If you keep the principle will work for you, serve you. But if you choose to rebel, it will rebel against you also. Power is not cheap. Power, I have never seen a man plant and he's praying that God allow my seed to grow. Why would you pray such a prayer? If you have met the principle of farming, you don't need to pray. The only thing you pray for is you pray that let there be rain, because that one, it is not in your own capacity. But as soon as you plant in the season, if you plant in the season, there is no way that which you have planted will not germinate. So power is not cheap. If there is no purity, there is no power. Yes, if there is no purity, there is no power. So you need purity to keep the power running. You need purity. How can a man without document try to fly out of the nation? At the same time, the immigration officers arrest another person in such case, and this one that they first of all arrested is trying to intercede for the other person. How will you do such? How will you intercede for another person whereby you are in the same case with the other person? The immigration officer will choose to deal with you. He will choose to deal with you. So you cannot intercede. You cannot stand in the gap for anyone if you lack power. You lack the ability to run. You can't. You cannot do it. It is not given to you to do that. So power, my friend, I go. Power is not cheap. Know it today and know it for good. That power is not cheap. So subscribe yourself to those things that will keep that power growing inside of you. And that is why Anakazo is here. We are here to ensure that the fire in you keep burning. Keep burning. The fire inside of you keep burning. And that is why we are here to set up this system to ensure that men come to the limelight of God. And that is why we are here. We are here for you to ensure that you ascertain that which the Lord has or planned and destined for your life. How do we do it? We do it every morning, 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning. That is how we do it. Here, that is, we'll be teaching you some principles to ensure that you ascertain these powers we just made mention. We made mention of like 10 powers: the political, the social, economic, the cultural, ideology, all as many of them. You need to keep putting fire upon your altar every morning as a priest that you are, to ensure that you carry this power, to ensure you come in contact with the spirit, to ensure that the spirit will tell you how to follow the laws, the principles that governs the earth or earth. Power is not with you. Find your time. Create time. Follow us. Click the link below and enjoy what we are trying to teach in this season. We have a Bible school that will be running as soon as possible. As soon as you click the link, we will take you there. We teach you spiritual matters, how to deal with spiritual matters, altars, powers of darkness, how to bring them down, because they have dealt with me, and my experience is what I am trying to teach. I have tested failure, but today I am liberated because of the power the Lord has given. Do have a wonderful day. I trust that you enjoy this mentorship. Thank you very much for your time. I love you from the depth of my heart. And Akazo Army loves you. Bye for now.